Hello there everyone, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Ashes 2063 on Apocalypse. This is Map 7, The City. Alrighty, finally here, in the city. And look at this. This is that rifle we picked up back in Terminus. So the sniper rifle that I mentioned in Dead Man Walking that was not in the episode, well here it is. This is called the Junker Musket. Or the Jusket, as the Scaver himself calls it, I think in the next episode, once. Literally once. Or you can call it a sniper rifle, doesn't matter. So, in the city, yeah, this place is absolutely bathed in radiation because of that rad storm. We have to go that way, but we can also go this way. And there are some items over there, including another solar lantern, which we don't need. But we'll go ahead and grab it anyway, because we can. And it's an item. And we loves collecting items. And food. Now, what I like to do is quickly get back up here and sink back down to here to let the rads wear off. And then go to the right. Get your shotgun handy, because we're going to be seeing some pit fiends immediately upon entering this room via this busted out window. One to the left and two to the right. And then two more through this room here. Easy as that. Alright, now that we have some peace and quiet here, we can go this way if we want. Upstairs is caved in, we can't go that way. This requires a silver key, and we're going to go around the long way. Always more to see through the long way, including a suit of leather armor that I definitely do not need. Let's take a little sojourn through the vent duct here. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Nice try. Well, let's give the sawn-off some love. Heh. As long as they're not too far away, the sawn-off does the job perfectly fine. And a double barrel blast will take out a cannibal in one shot. This door has been heavily warped, so it cannot be opened. So we must instead go this way. So now we're basically on the lower floor of the building. Yeah, so do I need those? Oh, yes, I do. Very much so. There's a first aid kit in here that we cannot pick up at the moment. And then through here, we have a backpack and another door that requires a silver key, which we do not have. Well, that's where this other building comes in, so let's just take a hop, skip, and a jump over this way and head right on inside. Oh, bad guys. Shh, quiet. Let's give our newly suppressed SMG some love. And shoot some bottles while we're at it too, because why not, right? So before we head up this set of stairs here, secret number 1. I think that's a missing texture. I didn't realize that in my practice run. That's pretty funny. Anyway, secret number 1. Hit the somewhat hidden button on this desk here. And go behind here for a secret stash with a switch that opens that shutter. So now that missing texture is mostly gone now. And some ammo. A big box of shells, which gives you 16, I believe. And a magazine of 9mm, which we do not need for right now. That will change, because up here... yeah, there's quite the welcoming committee. So we'll just give them a nice welcome right back. If they want to get over here. You too, I guess. Their pathfinding is being a little uncooperative at the moment. See if we can't coax them out. Whoa. Oh, hey. That was not nice. Oh. There we go. Oh, that was fairly painless. Oh. For me, anyway. And all the way at the bottom. I always love when Doom corpses do that. Looks like we have a pretty angry barkeep. Sorry, barkeep, but your service sucks. Alright, so this area is clear now. Again, for now. Go ahead and reload all of our goodies, which we do not need to. Now, this elevator here, it opens when you come back through here. So what I'm going to do is something I almost never do. I'm going to lay down some tripwires and try not to cross it. I think you can trip your own trip bombs, so be very careful not to do that. Oh man, so nervous. And back away. That should work. Give those ambushers a nasty surprise. But always watch your back, even when taking a piss. Then open this next door here. Yeah, not quite as easy this time around. Go ahead and shotgun the bug dogs. And MAP-10 the raiders. And we're going to have one more bug dog and raider inside here. You missed. Alright. Excellent. And here's our silver key. Even more excellent. Let's scrounge everything up here. And then secret number 2 is in this room. Right behind that overturned shelf. Just jump on over. For a purge stem. Yeah, on second thought, I probably didn't need to buy the one back in Terminus, but hey, better safe than irradiated, am I right? Alright, let's see how these guys enjoy a little surprise of their own. Room service! Oh, come on, that many of you survived that? Is the blast radius not quite as wide for trip bombs? Eh, whatever. Still nice to see. And a lovely display of the ludicrous jibs. The jibbitude. Alright, anyway, now that we have our silver key, we can head right on back to either of those doors that require it. Keys are not single use in this game because it is based on Doom after all. You can use your keys as many times as you gotta. Just strafe jump back over here, and we are going to go over here. Open this door, which leads to the stairs, which leads up to that locked elevator. Now, when you cross this door, be careful because it's another ambush. Oh, you bastard. You zigged when I zigged as well. You know what? No. I'm saving the jackhammer specifically for those jack-offs. Yeah, hit me now, punk. Whoa, hey, whoa. Now, why were you still in here? Oh my goodness, I lost way too much health. But you know what? That's actually okay because... Is it down here? Yes, here it is. Go ahead and use that first aid kit. And grab the one that we had to skip before. Yeah, there's only 7 items without, you know, anything popping out of boxes, of course. There's not that much to collect. And only 4 secrets. Half of which we've already found. But a fair number of enemies. Got 102 more. Make that 100 more. Carefully jump into this room here. Now this room, or this area rather, you are outside again, so you are going to take some radiation. So as long as you stay inside this fully enclosed area, you'll be fine. We have a bug dog over there trying to make life hell for us. So, hey, why don't we return the favor on both of them? 1 and 2. Oh, ouch. Well, down he goes. And we're going to get our suppressed MAP-10 back out. And be nice and quiet. Because in this office area, there are a few cannibals and pit fiends. But most importantly... Oh! Okay. Not sure how you all heard me. I'm using a suppressed Ingram, but hey, whatever. Oh, yep. That's why I was trying to be quiet. That guy right over there. Yep, we have a cannibal master. I think they got alerted because I killed something in their line of sight, so that could have been the reason why. Let's just snipe this one guy. There we go. Alright, bit of a surprise, but that's alright. Here, how about a little of that, punk? there's one more bug dog in here. I can hear him snarling. Oh, one more of you guys, too. Whoa. Oh, they trying to sandwich me. Ooh, they almost succeeded. How many more of you? My goodness, there's more in here than I remember. There we go. Alright, the coast should be clear enough that I can take out the Cannibal Master, but you know what? Let's give our new toy a try. Now it is single use. You have to reload after every shot. But you don't have to aim it to be more accurate, thankfully. You can just hip fire it. This is Doom after all, not Call of Duty. And I think one more. Nope, not quite. Now one more. It should do the trick. And we shall be putting this thing to plenty of good use. Hopefully. So long as I don't forget to. That's always a possibility. Anyway, now that this rather cramped and dangerous office area is now clear, let's search these here cubicles. Is there anything at all hiding in them? I keep forgetting if there is or not. I think there's like one that may hold an... Okay, yeah, there's some 9mm. Okay, yeah, that's the only one. So, where we have to go is up there. But where we're going to go is in here. This must be the CEO's office. There's the VP. Hey, what is this, Mike J's office? Why is the VP sitting in a bathroom? Oh, that's the CEO's office. With a Walmart sign and some flat booze shelf textures behind him. Okay, so this is just a conference room. Oh, it looks like this is the Walmart headquarters. Oh. Walmart strategy. 1. Sell weapons dirt cheap. Yeah, I like some of that. 2. Weapons destroy world. And that not so much. 3. Question marks. 4. Profit. Well, how are you going to profit if the world's destroyed? Eh. Capitalism, am I right? Anyway. We're not just in here to read that fancy sign. Oh no. We have another hidden switch. Secret number 3. Pressing that switch opens this shutter door here. Oh, baby. Remember these? Bullet farm? Yeah, we got 2 of them now. The one on the left will forge some 45 Colt, and the one on the right forges some 12 gauge. Which I need all the 12 gauge right now. And I'll take only one box of the 45 Colt, thank you very large. And let's make sure everything is good and reloaded. And it is. Excellent. Alright. And don't worry if you fall. It's a very short one. I don't even think you take any fall damage, which you can take fall damage in this game if you're not careful. Alright. Here is where we're going to use a purge stem, but not quite yet. Head out onto the roof and take a right to where the Junker musket is. And that's slugs, by the way. I forget how many is in that pack. I think it's like 5. But we're going to go inside this window here for secret number 4. With food, and most importantly, another purge stem. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and pop one right now. Go ahead and get our first aid kits back out. Go to the edge of the roof over here, but look out. We are not alone. Yep, these guys are back. And they are none too happy that we killed some of their ghostly brothers back in the sub-caverns. Now, there's going to be 4 out here total, I believe. The other 2 do not become visible until we drop down lower. And it only takes 3 shots from the Junker musket to kill them. And if you time it well enough, which I tend to do most of the time, just don't forget to sidestep. You can take out all 4 of the haunts before your purge stem wears off. But even if you don't, it's no big deal. There's still a fair amount of time to get inside from all this radiation anyway. Now, if we strafe jump over here, there's a few armor scraps. Nothing too important. But be careful. You have 2 bug dogs guarding this dumpster. Take them out. And there are next steps to go in here. I'll just crouch jump my way in, if you don't mind. And clear out the immediate rabble. Yeah, he always gets me. I don't know why. And there's nothing else out here, I believe. Oh, actually, ooh. Gotta hold my tongue there. 12 gauge and some painkillers. That's not a whole lot, but it is more than nothing. But now we can get out from the radiation. Alright, so now we come to a parking garage. I wonder if this is the company parking for the War Mart headquarters. We can either go upstairs this way or around the back side. Stealthy. I like. Keep this silenced Ingram handy. And just gun all these guys down as you see them. There's going to be 2 shotgunners inside here. And then I think one more. Oh, nope. Make that 4 more. And a bug dog. Look at that. God, this thing kicks ass. Oh, and in case you're asking, yes, that bug is still there. Maybe in an updated version that will go away. But here's a fun fact. The most recent version of the next episode, Afterglow, which is version 1.10, I believe. Oh, there's another first aid kit we can't pick up. So that's 2 that we're going to have to leave behind so far. The most recent version of Afterglow, version 1.1... Oh, and there's another first aid kit. Okay, so there's the 3 items. And then there's another purge stem inside one of these bathrooms. Oh, here you are. So yeah, those 2 first aid kits. 1 and 2. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Version 1.10 of Afterglow, that bug is no more. But in version 1. At least up to 1.06, which is the version I played before 1.1, the bug was still there. So it is fixed in Afterglow. It just needs to be fixed in Dead Man Walking in 2063, which shouldn't be too much trouble, hopefully. But we can now advance through this very, MC Escher-esque environment here. Now you can go all the way down here if you want. There's some food and some 45 Colt if you're requiring any. Where we have to go is up into this duct. Be careful. Yeah, there's 2 vultures eyeballing you. A shotgunner and a revolver user. A pit fiend down there. If you come up and around here to what looks like bathrooms, there's literally nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. Not even a measly little pile of armor scraps. That's okay. So where we want to go is that vent duct over there. Now, that is kind of a tricky jump. It may take you a couple tries. Round this corner, and go back. 3 bug dogs and 2 vultures. Let them come to you. Oh, 2 bug dogs, 2 vultures. I thought there was... I could have sworn I saw a 3rd. Now, there will be a 3rd, actually. Right down here. See if I can... There we go. And before I jump down to the point of no return, go grab these lovely shells. Alright, so yes, this is I think this level actually has plenty of points of no return, but this is one that I remember. We should have 98 kills, I believe. And then go through here. Yeah, no, sorry. Y'all can't trick me that easily. Not anymore. Come get me. All of you. I've got 79 fuel, and you ladies all want a piece of me. That's right. Bottleneck yourselves. Make my life that much easier. Now, there are quite a few of them. You might run out of fuel getting them all, but I think I have more fuel now than I did in my practice run, so hey. Whoa. Come on. Oh, don't you run away. You come... What? Would you not... Jeez. Wasted more fuel on her than I needed to. There's some 45 Colt down there, which I don't need. Go and reload the Glock here. Alright, I think we're doing pretty damn good, actually. That being said, where we have to go next is out there. We're going to pop yet another purge stem, and this is where the most dangerous fight is going to take place. There's going to be a bunch of cannibals, a bunch of pit fiends, and 2 cannibal masters. Now, I would use the Junker musket out here, but there's going to be a lot of enemies, and I will get caught reloading, so we're going to go Master Blaster on these fools. Bring it on. All of you. Come on, I don't bite. Hard. Burn them. Burn the small fries. And you want to as quickly as you can, because staying out here to try and dodge projectiles is not the best idea. Yeah, because there's A, plenty of opportunities for the enemies to pin you into a corner, and B, lots of geometry to get stuck on when you really don't need to get stuck on it. Here, take a fire bath. Now, if we can kill at least one relatively quickly, we should be okay. There we go. And this guy's on my level, so we'll take him out next. Excuse me, sir. Had to reload. And down he goes too. Awesome. Just in time for the purge stim to wear off. I can take some more rads. I ain't afraid of rads. Think I'm afraid? You think I'm afraid of anything? Come on, come on. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, yo, hey, yo. Yo. What the hell was he doing? I want to quickly grab this. Oh, did I already grab it? Nah, we'll take cover. I don't know if I grabbed that other guy's fuel canister yet, but let's not take too many rads. Go ahead and grab some painkillers to heal ourselves. And this is the final building. This door right here, this one cannot be opened. This is the way to the exit. To the final map of the episode. That's right. This is the penultimate level. Okay, I guess I did grab it. Yeah, I have a lot of fuel now. Or a decent amount, so I definitely picked it up. Hey, there you are. Get out of here. I don't think there's anything of value over here. There is not. Okay. Alright, Junker Musket. Time for you to shine. Oh, yes. Beautiful. More. I need more. Mmm, delicious. But I still need more. Bug dog. There we go. I see you up there. Can you see me? Can I get you? Yes, I can. Alright, 7 kills left. I believe it's going to be 3 cannibals and 4 bug dogs, or the other way around. I think it's 4 cannibals and... or no, 4 bug dogs and 3 cannibals. One's right there. One's immediately to your left. Behind that, I guess that's a receptionist desk. There should be 2 more. Or maybe just 1. Maybe it's 4 cannibals. And yes, 1 shot from this takes out a cannibal. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Come on. Look at that. Alright, who's left? I know there's someone here. There you are. Okay, he got alerted early last time. I was starting to fret for a second. I was like, don't tell me I missed a kill. I haven't missed a kill in this map in a while. But there's the yellow access card. That's how we get out of here. And we're just going to drop down from the banister down to the staircase down there. If you drop all the way down to the floor, you will take damage, so be careful. And well, we're just going to reload everything. Because like I said, the last episode, or the last map is next. And we are going to start with some pipe bombs. But let's put them away for right now, because I don't want to risk accidentally clicking the fire button and throwing one and hurting myself, if not blowing myself up. So yep, and there's no ladder. All you got to do is just drop on down. Whew, and that is the city. A fairly challenging map. Nothing too hard combat-wise, but there's a lot of pitfalls that if you fall down them, you're dead. And of course, there's the radiation to contend with. But that is the final map where you have to deal with radiation. I don't think there's any in the final map. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think there is. I think you're going pretty far down. So radiation shouldn't even be close to being able to touch you down there. But yeah, very fun map. A couple of areas where a purge stim is definitely required, so at least have 2 for this map. One for the rooftop area with the 4 haunts and the last secret, and then the final fight, the big open area with the 2 cannibal masters and the gobs and gobs of bug dogs and cannibals. But yes, that is the penultimate map. Very, very fun. And we have one last bit of prologue text to see. Well, I think there's one after. Okay, this is the second to last wall of text. Damage control. Ooh. Scary. Without anywhere else to go, I descended the open shaft, down towards the base of the great tower. Swinging from cables like dead jungle vines, I slid down into the pit, trying to ignore the screaming vertigo. The elevator shaft was dark. Only the glow of my lantern reflecting off damp brick and rusting steel beams gave any sense of my gradual descent into the endless gloom. It took me an age to finally reach the bottom floor. Who knows how deep underground this void descended? What treasures lay within? I felt that old feeling in my stomach. The one somewhere between terror and greed. Ooh, well, what could this final map possibly have in store for us? We shall find out next time for the final map of Ashes 2063. Oh, baby. Well, in the meantime, that was the city. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. And I will see you for the final map of Ashes 2063. So until that time comes, I will see you all then. Bye-bye.